On December the 17th, 1944, I was assigned to the crew that was flying the aircraft which was identified as the Tulsa American. And you have background on it, I take it. Mm-hmm. But it was manufactured in Tulsa, had a jillion signatures of people on it that had helped purchase it by buying war bonds. That day we were assigned, after we went to a hearing at the group headquarters, we were told we were going to do a mission to Odertal, Germany, to bomb an oil refinery there. As you may recall, December the 17th was one day after the Battle of the Bulge started.
Okay.
And the Germans were making great progress in invading a proper part of the country that we had previously held. And so we were out to destroy their fuel supply. And every plane we could get in the air went that day to bomb Odertal, Germany, where there was a refinery. We flew for some long time, and we got to a period of where we were about reaching the point where we turned to head toward the target. And the plane flew through a cloud bank where you couldn't see, really. So our pilot pulled, we were in the lead ship of a box of 6 right at the front of the formation. We pulled to the right a little bit just to avoid any mid-air collision. Mm-hmm. When we came out of the collision, we determined we were a little bit distance from the rest of the group. We could see them over there. We started headed back for them, and suddenly we were attacked by a large group of German fighter planes. They shot down 4 of the first of this box of 6 pretty quick. Mm. The other 2, the ship I was in, the Tulsa American, and one other ship had been shot up pretty badly, but we were still in the air and were fighting back, and we took down 2 or 3 of their planes. But eventually, they left us. I guess they figured we were already severely damaged, or they were out of fuel or something, I don't know. But we headed back, to determine where we could go, and thought we would try to get back toward our home base and do the best we could. We were headed south from, of course, southern area of Germany, and we're going over Yugoslavia, and we discussed parachuting there, but decided we'd keep on going. There was this little island off the coast of Yugoslavia, which was held by the British. Yugoslavia then was in the hands of the Germans, and we got within sight of the island. We were down about 100 feet off the water. One engine had been shot out by the initial attack. Our hydraulic system had been damaged, and we had one fuel tank had been hit and leaked or lost fuel. But anyway, we were in sight of the island where this little short landing strip was, and suddenly 2 more engines quit. And the plane fell over. It will not fly on one engine.
Okay. It's
a 4-engine plane. The plane fell over on its side and plunged into the water. We were about 100 feet above it. When we hit the water, it was a tremendous crash. And I probably lost consciousness for a little bit, but then the water coming in, I guess, revived me, because I remember the water engulfing me, and then I remember somehow or another I was able to kick my way out of the wreckage, and I had on a Mae West, which we wore every mission, and I inflated it. I did have enough sense to inflate it, and I shot up to the surface. Yeah, I could see land, and I started to try to swim, and then I realized my right leg was broken in half and was dangling. I was afraid I'd kick it off, I'd lose it. Suddenly, a little boat pulled up beside me, and two people reached down and pulled me out of the water. I never saw their faces. We never said a word to one another. And they pulled me out of the water face down, put my broken leg over the good one. And then the next, I kind of passed out, I think, but I wound up at a little island off the coast of Yugoslavia where there was a British doctor who had a little small Quonset hut he used to hospitalize people. And he fixed my leg as best he could in a cast. I was there, I don't know, a day or two. I don't know how long Anyway, word was sent back to Italy where I was, and I found out that other members of the crew were survived also. I had not previously seen any of them, and but the pilot, navigator, and engineer were all killed in the crash.